I requested questions, and you answered with questions, so I can answer your questions and possibly question your questions. I figured we'd start with a classic question that I get asked all the time. Are you a fruit? You guys are weird, but so am I, so I guess I should answer. I wish. I think I'd be a dragon fruit because they sound like they'd be really awesome, but once you actually see them, they're always a little disappointing. What program do you use for your art and video editing? I use Clip Studio Paint for my art and DaVinci Resolve for video editing. I just recently switched over from Krita to Clip Studio, and I should say, for a free program, Krita is amazing. I was using it for years. I love Clip Studio for all the assets you could find, and DaVinci Resolve is pretty good, even though it keeps glitching all the time. If you're looking for free programs, Krita is great for art, and DaVinci Resolve, or alternatively HitFilm, are some excellent video editing softwares. Not sponsored or anything, just wanted to give some advice. What sport are you amazing at? Is being a nerd considered a sport? Because I don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty much an expert. I'm not good at sports. I played basketball for most of my life, and I did try a bit of volleyball in my last years of high school, but my anxiety just takes over, I overthink everything, and wait. He wants me to pass the ball, but the timer's almost out, so I need to take a shot. But I'm a point guard, and I shouldn't be shooting from this far anyway, so I could try to close the distance, but there's nobody nearby for a rebound. Wait, am I gonna look like a jerk for not passing the ball? Will people think I'm arrogant for trying to take the ball up myself? My layups are pretty good, but and the ball is gone. Yeah, it doesn't usually end well.
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
Yes. What is your favorite anime, and why is it not Higurashi? My favorite anime is probably Naruto, and I might get flamed for saying this, but Komi Can't Communicate might be number 2. To answer the second part of your question, because I've never seen it. It is actually on my list, I just need to get through about 100 other anime first. You doing A and E, A, get, you're from Canada. You doing A and E, A and E, A, get, and you doing A and E, A, get your, you're doing an A and E, A, get it, you're from Canada. I don't get it. Favorite milkshake flavor? Depends. Did I also order fries? In that case, chocolate. It's the best flavor to dip your fries in. Is it to go with the whole meal? If so, vanilla. Did I order a milkshake and nothing else? Then give me something weird, like pineapple or peppermint or peanut butter. And if this so happens to be the one day of the year when I'm craving a strawberry milkshake, vanilla again. Would this comment be in a video? Oh dang, I guess not. Wait. I think... Are you happy now? What helped you improve on your ability to draw people / your person? As cliche as it sounds, practice. And practice what you love. I really think that's the best way to stick with it and build a habit. I love drawing anime. Yes, drawing from life is very helpful, and I would probably recommend you learn real anatomy, color theory, and all that if you want to improve. But really, if you love to draw anime, then draw anime. Other people are always gonna try to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but don't listen to them. Draw whatever makes you happy, and if somebody tells you otherwise, you tell them Sketches by Aiden says you can draw whatever the heck you want. I don't know why that turned into a rant, but, practice. That's my answer. Do a backflip. Here goes nothing. Hup. Nailed it. Height? Asking for a friend. Okay, I genuinely have a question about this. I'm between 174 and 175 centimeters tall. Basically exactly halfway between 5'8 and 5'9. So do I round up like you would in math? Or is that misleading because I haven't actually hit the threshold of 5'9"? Either way, I'm short. Have you played Pokemon? And if you have, who's your favorite starter in any generation? I love Pokemon. I've played a lot of it. My first game was Emerald, but I only got about halfway through. Once I got to the Rustboro gym, I, destroyed my sister's DS out of rage. Not my best moment. As for my favorite starter... Look at him! He's so dumb! I love him! Snivy is a close second, but that's just because White 2 is the best Pokemon game in my opinion. The music is absolutely bangin'. Obligatory, what do you think about furries? I wonder why you'd ask me that. Well, Dan from Game Grumps is a furry, and he's pretty cool, so you know what? You do your thing. How long does it take you to make a full story time video? Literally so long. I'm doing YouTube full time, so I work 8 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I'm fast, I can finish writing, recording, drawing, and editing my videos in about 2 weeks. If I'm slow, well, I'm usually up till 1 AM every night trying to get the video finished. It's a lot of work, but I love doing it, so I don't really mind. I do wish I could upload more though. Everyone in the comments is so nice, and I want to shower you with quality content always. What is your favorite class of D&D character to play? Bard. Easy. If you give me an opportunity to sing my heart out, hurl out insults, and flirt with everything imaginable and disguise it all as role-playing, I will most certainly take you up on it. Not to mention their spells are legit the best in the game. You can paralyze people with laughter, make a crowd of people fall asleep, or just roast someone so hard they die. What's not to love? What is your fave movie? I'm not really a big movie guy. Because I'm a little guy. No, but I actually don't watch movies. If I had to choose, probably Your Name? Or to pick a non-anime movie, the Lego Movie slaps. Would you escape Canada if you could? Haha, I do not know what you are talking about. I am free to leave Canada at any time. There is no individual or organization at play forcing me to stay in the country. I am saying this of my own free will. Egglue, maple syrup, hockey, Ryan Reynolds. Whoa, we got a 3-parter here. Miles the other guy, calm down, man. You're freaking crazy. Did you ever think that you would make it this far on YouTube? Also, what is your favorite video game? Also, what is your favorite animal? All right, let's take these one at a time. Honestly, I don't think I've made it very far in YouTube. I'm still a small channel, my content could be a lot better, and I have pages of video ideas I still want to make. I just need more time. Favorite video game is easy, Dark Cloud 2, hands down. I made a video about it a few months ago, and I'm pretty proud of that one. I'll link it in the card up here, so if you want to check it out, just click there in the corner. My favorite animal? Otters. They hold hands so they don't float away. That's adorable. Do you have a pet peeve or a greatest fear? Yes. Have you ever watched RWBY? Do you consider— I'm just kidding. I have a lot of pet peeves. I hate being interrupted. I don't like loud eaters. Tomatoes are pretty bad. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be when people don't speak their mind. Where do you— Oops. So where do you want to eat? I'm thinking Subway? Fine. What do you mean fine? Do you want Subway or not? No. Then just say that. I'm not dead set on Subway. We can eat somewhere else. You just had to kill the vibe. As for a biggest fear, I don't want to leave the world without making an impact. Wow, this got deep all of a sudden. But really, I want to leave my mark on the world. I don't want to live idly and be forgotten. Also, my trypophobia is pretty bad. Ew, holes, ew! Have you ever watched RWBY? Do you consider it an anime? I haven't. Again, it's on the list, but it's probably number 78 or something, so I'll get to it in 2035. By definition, RWBY isn't an anime because it's not made in Japan. You'd have to call it anime influenced. However, I think people get way too caught up in semantics, so I'd basically call it anime. It's kind of like how you can't technically call it champagne unless it's from Champagne, France, but everyone agrees that it's basically champagne. If you're the guy at a party who says, well, technically RWBY isn't actually an anime, I am going to punch you in the teeth. Do you watch or did you watch Tokyo Ghoul? Bro, I feel like a fake fan. I haven't watched any of these shows. I'm sorry, okay? I watch anime, I promise. Ask me about Toradora or Spy Family or something. Now I gotta add Tokyo Ghoul to the list at number 187. Great. Cats or dogs? Cats. I love dogs, but I was once told I have the energy of an indoor cat, which is a bit depressing, but also accurate. They're easier to take care of, they're quiet, they don't smell, and they're not so needy all the time. I also love that you can pick them up, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Well, I guess this is happening now.
If you were a song on Spotify, which song are you? Weird that it has to be on Spotify. I can't pick Darude Sandstorm now. Lucky for me, Monkeys Spinning Monkeys is actually on Spotify. This plays in my head constantly. I hate it. Congratulations to our 2 top commenters this video, Mythica and Air Karma's Art. You left the most comments, so you get a high five. Ready? I'm gonna high five the screen, but if you're not Mythica or Air Karma's Art, you can't high five the screen, okay? You don't deserve it. Here we go.